Hello people of the internet, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine, doing well, and welcome back to my channel once again. So for today's video, I'll be sharing with you a review of my favorite book. But before that, I want to show you the outside. The weather is fantastic and it's really poetic. And you might have guessed from the title of the video that what book it is. So without further ado, let's first show you the outside because the weather is really poetic, and then I will start with the review. Isn't the weather amazing outside? I'm just loving the spring right now. So without further delay, let's get started with the review. So this is the book that I was talking about in the description. This is the book. It is the title is 100 Selected Poems by Emily Dickinson. So yeah, and the publication is Fingerprint Publications, and the price of this book was around 200 something rupees, like close to 300, 270 or 80, and I got this from Amazon. So yeah, let's start with the finish first. So the cover of this book is hardbound cover, as you can see, and it comes with this flap. But if I remove this cover, it's really beautiful inside. Let me show you. So I've removed the cover, and this is the book inside. Isn't it so pretty? Look at it. And it says the name here. The cover is beautiful, of course, as you can see. It's really pretty, but the inside of the book is like way better. The leaf of the book, look at it. Isn't it so pretty? It is so pretty, and it's on both sides, at the end and at the beginning. It's really pretty. It's like one of my favorite books. Like, Emily Dickinson is one of my favorite poets, but apart from it, this book is like, as a book and as a like physical thing, as a matter, it's like one of my favorite things right now. So yeah, the paper quality is really nice. Good job, Fingerprint Publishers. And yeah, it's really amazing. Now, coming to the contents of the book has poetry, of course, but as the cover says, 100 selected poems, but you will find more than 1,000 poems in this book. I'm not kidding, there are more than 1,000 poems in this book, and that's why it's like one of my favorite things right now. Like, that is why. Let me confirm how many poems are there. So there's a list, there's an entire list. There are 1,765 poems in this book. This is the last poem. So 1,700 poems in this, 1,765 poems, can you believe it? Like, all of Emily Dickinson's poems are in here, and I just love her work. I just love her. Coming to the contents of the book starts with a little story and a little introduction to who Emily Dickinson is, her work, her life, and everything else, like in a summary. Her entire life in a summary is in the form of this essay, and then they begin with the poems. And at the end of the book, there is an index of first lines. So here it is, index of first lines. So if there is any case where you just remember first line of any poem, you can just look it up here and then find out the poem and the page number. Like, that's how I found out my favorite Emily Dickinson poem in this book. And my favorite poem is, I will read it for you. I measure every grief I meet with narrow, probing eyes. I wonder if it weighs like mine or has an easier size. I wonder if they bore it long, or did it just begin? I could not tell the date of mine. It feels so old a pain. So that was my very fickle attempt at reading one of the finest poems by Emily Dickinson. But forgive me if I have done it, like I have made any mistakes in the recitation. But yeah, I love this book and you should really buy it and read it, because poetry is dying slowly, a slow painful death, and I want people to read and to enjoy and to write poetry as much as they can, and I want to revive poetry and keep poetry alive. So yeah, if you are bored and if you need something quick to read and quick to enjoy, poetry is your thing, and this book is a must have. So yeah, go buy this book and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, sorry. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot to mention. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you love the video, and share it with others who might be interested in poetry or in books in general. And keep liking, keep sharing, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and recommend my channel to your friends if you love me. Then yeah, I'll see you in the next video.